Another batch of roster changes, CS2 bugs, player reactions to the new updates, and calibration in the premiere mode. This is FARMSKINS. Enjoy the show. Even though the offseason is long gone, teams are still making changes to their rosters. Let's quickly go over the most interesting roster moves. Into the Breach signed former FALCONS esports and Vitality player Misuta, and their transfers did not end there. Kickert has also joined the Into the Breach roster. This was announced by representatives of Virtus Pro, who Kickert is currently contracted with. Kickert will play for ITB on loan. The current agreement between the clubs is designed for 3 months and included an option to buy out the player's contract. Kickert will take on the IGL role previously held by Thomas, who left the Into the Breach at the end of August. Speaking of Thomas, there was rumors that he would join Fears and Smuya's new team, but the rumors were not confirmed. Instead, they took the Turkish player Soulfly as their fifth. The Mongolz also announced the departure of Azteca. The change came after the team failed to qualify for the 2023 CSGO Asia Championship. Azteca has been replaced by Senzu, who already played for Mongolz from June to October 2022. Apeks said goodbye to their coach Cuban. A fairly unexpected decision considering Apeks' relatively successful year, making the semifinals of the Paris Major and breaking into the top 10 of the HLTV rankings. The coaching role will be taken over by Mither, who previously worked with Mouse and more recently with Apeks Rebels. Do you want to become an expert? An expert on guns and knives? Gaming store section has been updated on our website, and with it came limited edition cases from John Gabo himself. Click the link in the description and refresh your inventory. The semi-open beta testing is still ongoing, and it has yielded many amusing stories. For example, Ropz is having trouble getting used to new shadows. The FaZe player mistook a shadow cast by a model for an enemy and was instantly punished. You can also rub against each other and fly upwards right now. Reddit users have pointed out incorrect interactions between the bomb and dynamic objects in Counter-Strike 2. Due to a bug, movable objects can block the C4 and prevent players from picking up the charge. Many players also complain about getting killed through walls, where there can be no wall bangs. Or bullets fly in completely random directions. But it's important to remember, this is a beta designed to identify and fix issues before the full polished game is released. It was revealed how many players in total received access to the CS2 Beta. According to analytics service Sleetify, over 50% of players have been given access to Counter-Strike 2. At the start of beta testing in April, only about 2% of players could play the game. A month ago, that number was up to 7%. But after the third wave of invites, the number of players has been increased dramatically. Let's see what players think about the new game. For example, Kenny S isn't very impressed. He said, flicks feel random so far, pistols are very annoying, and the lack of a left-hand model triggers practically every player. Kenny also complained about the tick rate feeling more like 64 tick. Floppy, on the other hand, broke it down very methodically. He said the spray feels random, counter-strafing seems bad, moving near other players causes teleporting, smokes last too long, player models look awful when running. He said sounds need a lot of work because sometimes it's unclear where sounds come from. There's a delay after throwing a smoke before it extinguishes a molly. Throwing consecutive flashes is slow. But JDC is trying to remind everyone this isn't the final version yet. Everyone bashing CS2 and saying they will retire are clearly missing the point of being a beta. CSGO in the beta was awful, and it turned out to be the best FPS game ever. Give it time and trust. There really aren't many big CS2 fans yet, but A-Core is one example. Everyone who thinks CS2 sucks right now is stupid. It's perfect the way it is right now. And here's what Simple thinks about CS2. But of course, the most discussion is around the new first to 13 round system. So far, it's only been introduced in Premier mode, but it's expected the pro scene will transition to this format when the game launches. Opinions are divided on this. Here's what James has to say. I've been suggesting this system for a long time. It will increase the map pool and add more excitement. The economy needs to change too, to make the game tighter. Overall, it's probably a plus, because matches were really long. The new Team Spirit star Donk thinks differently. Introducing MR12 will only make CS2 worse. More randomness, less excitement, maybe underdogs will win more often. Personally, I don't like it. Stiko also believes the game will become less exciting. MR12 is a huge change, but if there won't be any economy adjustments to follow, I am pretty sure 30% of playtime on Inferno will be just saving. Not good for spectators nor players. We also noticed there's even more saving on Inferno now. The economy is the same, fewer rounds, fewer chances for a mistake. In general, as you can see, the most are talking about the economy not fitting the new format. Zonic summed it up best. I understand organizers involved want it to be exciting for viewers, but as coach I need more rounds to get back into the game. We've already seen historic comebacks. Right now I'm only worried about the economy. For example, you play a best of one, lose both pistols, and it will be very hard to come back. So friends, what do you think about the new match format? Have you already tried Premier mode? Let us know in the comments. And since we're on topic of Premier mode, it's interesting to see who calibrated at what level. Simple calibrated at over 19,000 ELO, Olofmeister at 17,000, Guardian and Ropz are already way over 20,000. The legend Forest also immediately got over 20k. Many thought the old guys would lag behind, but they are showing numbers as good as current pros. For a long time, the #1 spot was held by a player with the nick Streamer Apeks decided to contact him. Turns out it's a girl. Quite the plot twist. She's had around 3,000 ELO in CSGO and plays in a 5-stack in North America. Right now it's actually very easy to inflate your rating. All you need is a 5-stack. But in any case, don't get too attached to your high calibration numbers. They will likely reset when the game officially launches. There's no confirmation yet, but data miners believe a reset will happen. But let's not forget about the good old CSGO and what's going on there. And there we have ESL Pro League Season 18 in full swing, and Group A and B have already finished playing. No surprises there, Vitality and Ants took first in their groups, Movistar and Big came second, Astralis and Mouse placed third, and through the last chance qualifier, Fury and Monte squeezed into the final spots. We post recaps of ESL Pro League Season 18 and other tournaments on our YouTube Shorts. Subscribe to stay updated on the latest results. The weekly ranking of the best teams according to HLTV has been updated. Heroic lineup lost 2 points and dropped to 4th place on the ranking. Vitality still hold the 1st place, with Ants on the 2nd line. Mouse moved up to the top 10, while Ninjas in Pajamas left the top 10. And that was all the most interesting news for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and please sir, you need to hit that like button right now. See you soon guys.